Question number 2. You have an airplane traveling forward at 600 miles per hour and it starts to shoot bullets. So the bullets are going to travel faster than the airplane. Well, let's by what speed? The velocity of the plane, I chose P instead of J for jet, so excuse me on that one. The velocity of the plane relative to the ground is 600 miles per hour. So in other words, the ground sees the airplane fly by at 600 miles per hour. What does the ground look like to the plane? Well, it looks like the ground looks like it's moving towards the plane. Again, you got to be able to put yourself in these perspectives. So the plane sees the ground moving the other way at 600 miles per hour. What's the velocity of the bullet from the plane's perspective? Again, the plane is moving 600 and then sees the bullet move away at positive 750. What does the bullet see? So if you have a bullet moving that way, it sees me receding this way. I get smaller and smaller this way. So again, you have to put yourself in that perspective. So the bullet, if you're sitting on the bullet, it looks like the plane's going backwards. We know it's not going backwards, but it looks like it's going backwards. And technically, it might be going backwards. You don't know. Depends on what perspective you're looking for. Finally, we want to know what the velocity of the bullet is with respect to the ground. In other words, from the ground, how fast is the bullet going? But I look at the BG, the velocity of the bullet with respect to the ground. Well, we have to arrange a formula where this first letter B is going to be the first letter here, so we got it, B. The velocity of the bullet with respect to the plane, and then we have the velocity of the plane with respect to the ground. Again, notice that the two outer letters give us BG, and the two inner letters have to be the same for us to add them. So we land up with 750, positive 750 plus positive 600, we get 1350 miles per hour. That's how fast the bullet would be going if it hit the ground. Now, what does the bullet see? So imagine you had a camera on a bullet. It would look like, if the bullet's moving that way, it looks like the ground's moving that way. So how would you add that? Once again, the velocity of the ground with respect to the bullet. We have to have the first letter here. We do. And the last letter has to be here. And in between, they have to have a common letter. So velocity of the ground compared to the plane plus the velocity of the plane with respect to the bullet. We have negative 600 miles per hour plus negative 750 miles per hour. The bullet sees the ground moving away from it at 1,350 miles per hour. I didn't write the units, I just tried to